Duplicate one more tab. I will tell you and click on that user to account. Because user 2 is platform domain account platform. Now click on that. So here we can see only RDP as the connection component. So, in case, if you want to map multiple connection components to this platform, then we need to add that connection component name at the platform level. Okay, now go to second tab. Second tab. Expand connection components. About to privileged session management. You have a connection components tree. Expand that. Yeah. Scroll to bottom. We can see one Winx PSM Winx. Select that just for your knowledge purpose. I am trying to add this PSM Winx at platform level. Copy that ID. PSM Winx. Go to first tab. Right-click on the connection components. Add connection component. And paste that ID on the right-hand side text field. On the right-hand side, you have an ID. Star. Mandatory. Paste. Now apply OK. OK. Click on OK. Now go back to your account. Refresh once. And click on that icon. You can see Winx also. That is a connection component. Select that PSM Winx and click on Connect once it will. At least it will launch that WinCP launcher, but it will not connect it to the target because WinCP is used for connecting from Windows to Linux, for transferring files and all the stuff. Okay, but at least it will launch that WinCP tool. But it will not establish any connection to the target, because here we have some not proper connection. Click on Show All Details. OK, start your PSM service and then click on Connect again. Now again launch. No cancel. Yeah. That's fine. It just gave a DLL error. You want to see again? Yeah. So at least it will launch that WinCP tool, but it will not establish a connection to the target because here target is a server. Here there is no proper configuration. so it will not connect to the target. Click on OK and cancel that. So like this we can add a full connection components but if you want to establish a session to the target, so that connection component need to be configured properly. And then with this we should be able to do the SaaS onboarding as well. Which application? So any generic application which could be a SaaS. So if you go to the connection components on the second tab, here you can see multiple connection component names. So only you can map these connection components at platform level and you can launch using with a means. If you configure properly this connection components you need to, you can launch using that accounts. So, for example, if you want to configure SSMS SQL Server Management Studio and expand SMS SQL Server Management Studio, you expand that tree on the left hand side. Target settings. Expand or click on the top. So here you can see, we have a dispatcher, PSM components, folder MS SQL Management Studio, Windows Authentication Dispatchx. So for that, and client app is SSM6. So for this you need to install this SSM6 in your PSM server means you need to install that application in the PSM server and then somewhere you can give that path also. I mean that installation path, C, program files, SQL Server, something right. So that either we need to give that in the dispatcher file or in the connection components. So all the settings need to be configured properly. Then if you map this connection component at platform level, that account will be able to launch. That connection means that tool. So same like a PSM PWA v10. So in case you want to launch any PWA Chrome browser. So same kind of PWA. If you want to launch through PWA means if you want to onboard your administrator account and if you want to rotate the password of that Vault administrator account and if you want to connect that administrator account. But if you want to launch that private or client or PWA through administrator account to onboard that account into Cyber, then we need to use that connection component, PSM, PWA v10 and PSM private or client. These two are the connection components and the platform which was provided by the Cyberark for onboarding administrator account is Cyberark Vault. So if you go to your platforms and if you see that, if you search for that platform name, you will be able to see that Cyberark Vault platform. Okay. So there is already a predefined. Yeah. So you mean to say that there is already a predefined platform for Cyberark Vault management, right? So we just have to consume that. Yeah, we have a predefined platform for onboarding our Cyberark internal users like administrator account also. Okay, if you go to that platforms, click on cancel either platform management or anything is fine. Search for just Vault, Ctrl F and Vault. You can see here, only no need to search Cyberark Vault under Cisco. Okay, this is the platform and the type is application. So you need to duplicate this platform and just we need to modify it for our requirement expand you and workflow. Expand connection components and see any connection components mapped or not. Yeah, so here we can see PWSM, PWA v10 and PSM, private or client. Okay. In case, if you want to give a try, so in your free time, just duplicate that Cyberark Vault platform and rename it. Okay, and try to create one local account in the vault. Don't try with administrator.